Hey, what's up, guys? Absolutely Beast here. So today's race is on Spa. This is in the multiplayer. So this is in an online race. As you can tell by that guy getting rammed off in the first corner, and then that guy ramming that guy. There's only 4 of us in the race, and all 3 of them had contact. So I am using the Ferrari, the 641 Scuderia, so from 1990. So I should have just decimated these guys using the Ferrari. Now that was pretty much a perfect Eau Rouge. A little wide on the entry. I'm not sure if that was dirty or not. I wasn't looking, but that's the best that I'd ever go through Eau Rouge for the whole rest of the race. So this should have been an easy race for me, but I definitely have not been racing as much as I should. I had the plan to, do like a little training camp for myself and race, be racing Forza for a couple of weeks, but it hasn't worked out that way. I hurt my hand, and I haven't been able to race very much without it hurting, and it's unfortunate. So I ended up getting screwed by these guys, and ended up having something happen in the third lap that I haven't had happen yet. So since I started using clutch, I traded my clutch and my e-brake. So because the e-brake is normally a A button, but I traded my clutch to that. So now my e-brake is the left bumper, and I actually bumped it. I was driving and I hit it as I was going through a turn, and I don't know how that happened. I mean, that's a weird. Like, I don't normally hold my controller in a way where I can push left button very easily, so it's kind of strange for me. And I didn't know what happened right away at first until I realized that I sort of rolled onto it with my knuckle, so you'll see that in the third lap. But thank you guys for the support. Thanks for checking out all my stuff. I appreciate that. The response has been really good the last week or two. And we're slowly but surely going up there, getting more and more people who subscribe, who like my content. I'm sure I'm really annoying, so I don't know why there's any of you guys that watch my stuff, to be honest, but hey, I'm not complaining, so thank you guys, I appreciate that. From my inside source that I have, a friend of mine who, again, knows everything before I do, which is kind of frustrating, honestly, because I look at this stuff and I try to find these things, but I don't know what the deal is, but I miss these things. So today, that was horrific, and you'll see I actually impose a self-penalty here. Lifted off the gas, and then I ended up just going off to the right of the thing. And now I had spectated the race before, so the guy behind me I was watching, I knew he was pretty decent, but I mean, again, he wasn't the best, and I'm driving the Ferrari, which is better than the Lotus, so I thought for sure I was going to beat him, and then I just started messing it up. I don't really know. Not as familiar with this track as I would have been. I mean, I know the track really well, super well, but just this car, I just haven't driven much recently, so so today, the reveal of the achievement list for Forza Motorsport 7 was leaked. Not leaked, I should say. It was released because they worked in conjunction with Turn 10 and Microsoft. So I will link this article in the description. I don't really know. Yeah, anyway, I'll link the article. So 62 total achievements, which is cool. Total of 1,000 gamer score, which of course is what we what they have in all games. So it says, just read a couple little things here. So thankfully, there's no mention of completing every race like we've seen in previous iterations. However, it does appear that some additional skill will be required to get the full 1,000 this time around, as players need to not only complete championships but also complete them on quote elite. So says you can find guides to unlocking these achievements as soon as we have them on the Forza Motorsport 7 achievement page. You can view the achievements. So I'm just going to read a few of these here that just seemed interesting to me. Kind of a few ones. Obviously, there's, complete your first race, which is something that I'm sure everybody expected. Buy a car in the auction house, sell a car in the auction house. I'm just going to read through all these, basically, but I'm not going to read every last one of them, because there's a lot of, little mini duplicate ones. Like, for example, there's bronze, gold, or bronze, silver, gold, and platinum collectors. So there's collect 100 cars, 300, 500, and then collect 700 cars. There's collect 10 driver suits. There's 25, 50, and 100 driver suits. Reach car collector tier 2. And then obviously there's up to tier 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and all the way up to tier 8. Own the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS. That was where I just hit it right there. That's where I just hit that e-brake on accident. I was so upset with myself. Honestly, I was so mad. But I'm not gonna not put the race up just because of that, and because it was a terrible race for me. I mean, I'm not the person that sits here and records 45 races and then only picks the greatest one of all those and puts it up. I mean, I'm real with you guys, and, I don't always do well, so. There's a share a photo, share a replay, and then there's ones here for completing all these championships: the Seeker, the Breakout, the Evolution, Domination, Masters, Forza Drivers Cup. And then there's additional achievements for each of these. It says complete the Seeker Championship on Elite, Breakout Championship on Elite, which I'm not really sure what that entails. I'm sure we'll find out when the game comes out. We're getting close. Use your first mod. Acquire 50 mods. Equip and fully use 50 mods. Earn 500,000 credits from mods. Finish an event and complete all challenges with 3 legendary mods. Complete 50 laps at night. There's a lot of specific ones. There's a lot of ones that I love. And that's actually a really funny play on words. Bond Burner. B-A-H-N, like, Anyway, it's funny. Complete a race in 98 Porsche 911 GT1 Strassen version on Maple Valley, which I had forgotten the Maple Valley was coming back until I saw this, and I was just like, oh, I can't wait. So there's one for completing the 2014 Ferrari FXXK on Mugello, Suzuka with the GTR, complete a race with every car from Porsche, drive faster than 250 any car, create your own weather forecast in free play, complete a race in every rain weather scenario. That's kind of cool. Share a paint, earn 50,000 credits from your design, share your tune, earn 50,000 credits from that, beat 10 rivals with no assists, win a race with unbeatable driver difficulty. That's something I look forward to doing for sure. Enter a test drive in any car, complete 50 laps at night in the multiplayer, complete 50 laps in the rain in multiplayer, 100 laps in multiplayer, 300 laps in multiplayer. So there's one for completing a race on every track in multiplayer. Win a race with no assists turned on in a multiplayer race. That's something I've still yet to do on this game. I probably won't, unfortunately. And then start last and finish first in a multiplayer race with 24 cars. Another one that I've yet to get in this game. Not for lack of trying. It's very, very, very hard because you have to join in as the 24th person to join and then finish in first, which it's not the finishing in first part, it's just the joining in at 21st or 24th and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, anyway. It'll be there. I keep saying that I'm going to link an article, and I keep forgetting when I do it, so this one I will link. And again, thank you guys for checking out my stuff. If you liked the video, subscribe. I've been trying to report on everything that I can find, everything that I hear that comes up. And guys, we're only a handful of days away from the demo, only 4 days. Again, I'm not sure if it's going to be a midnight release demo on like Monday night at midnight, or if it's going to be a Tuesday thing, so I will have a video up on that first day, but I may not be earlier in the day. I'm not quite sure how that time is going to work out with work and stuff like that. So, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Catch you next time.